Tonight, Senator Mitch McConnell has received medical clearance now from the Capitol doctor after his second public freeze-up in less than 2 months.
Now, our cameras rolling yesterday as he was struggling to answer a question about a re-election campaign.
I'm sorry, I had a hard time hearing you.
That's okay. What are your thoughts on running for re-election in 2026?
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
A 30-second pause at this point. Aides eventually stepping in to repeat the question. After more than 30 seconds, Senator McConnell answered 2 more questions before being then led away. His team said yesterday that he felt lightheaded earlier.
Yeah, so WLWT News Vice John London joining us live now with what Senator McConnell's office shared with us just this afternoon. Hi, John.
Yeah, and it comes some 24 hours after the senator froze up during that media briefing, the start of it. His staff hopes that now today it can end speculation about whether he can continue as party leader. Here's the statement in full from Dr. Brian Monahan. I have consulted with Leader McConnell and conferred with his neurology team. After evaluating yesterday's incident, I've informed Leader McConnell that he is medically clear to continue with his schedule as planned. Occasional lightheadedness is not uncommon in concussion recovery and can also be expected as a result of dehydration. Now, Northern Kentucky party leaders who know McConnell well reject the idea that what happened yesterday should give air to term limits, but that is on the mind of some voters because of advanced age on both sides of the political aisle.
I think that there should be term limits on age at this point. Not to say they couldn't be healthy, but I think more than not, when you get into your late 70s and early 80s, generally speaking, your health creeps in on you.
And that voter in Covington this morning can't vote in Kentucky. She lives on the Ohio side of the river, but she's leaning more and more in the direction of age cutoff across the political spectrum, something, of course, that could be a significant issue in the coming 2024 campaigns. Reporting live, John London, WLWT News 5.
Hey, John, in light of the go-ahead from his doctor, what can we expect schedule-wise from Senator McConnell now?
Well, business as usual is what his staff is putting out there. That means travel, events, D.C., Capitol Hill, also in the Bluegrass State. All this, you know, of course, dies down as he resumes a full schedule and handles that. But, of course, it resurrects itself even higher if it should happen again.
Concerning stuff, no doubt. John London reporting live for us tonight. John, thanks for the update.